Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I would like to do LED headlights again. So I put on the LED headlights that you saw in a previous video. In our Facebook group, I posted, what are you guys doing for LED headlights? And the reason for that was I was going to put on the LED strip under the grille and put in the LED bulbs in the marker lights, or the side marker lights, and put in the clear lenses. And all of that's nice and white. Well, the halogen headlights don't really go well with that, so I was looking for an LED replacement. So in the group, we were talking about it, and some ideas came up, but some of them were ridiculous in price, some that I looked at. So I wanted something more affordable. So I ended up going with those LEDs that I really wasn't sure I liked. I never really liked them when I saw them. They had way too many, looked like eyeballs, and it just didn't go well with the truck. But they were at a $40 price point, and I thought I would give them a shot. So with those headlights that I purchased and I've made the video of, they worked out a lot better than the halogen bulbs that come in the truck, or the regular square headlights that come in the truck. They did a lot better. I saw a huge improvement, and I was excited about it. However, in the group, after posting the video, some said, why did you use those headlights? And I'm like, well, I really didn't like them, but the price point was good, and they work good. And they're like, no, they really don't work good. They're really for just flooding. Surprised you're not getting bright, high-beamed all night long when you're going down the road. So in the group, we got to discussing it, and it was said that I should go with the H4. These are glass headlamps, and then use some actual LED H4 bulbs that go in the back of it. And this would actually shoot a better beam down the road and have a nice cutoff point so that you're not blinding your oncoming drivers, as some say I am with those flood type headlights. Okay, so you know the deal. We got to back the truck out, pull it in here, and we got to take the side marker lights out and take the grille out and put in the new headlights and put it all back together. Take them out and put the headlights in them and get them ready to go. There is no left and right. They're both the same. So I see that this kit came with some standard halogen bulbs. So if you were to use it, it'll only go in one way. Make sure I'm not lying to you. Yeah, it'll only go in one way, so you can't really mess it up. It doesn't look like it. But we're not going to use those. We're going to use these. And from what I understand, these have little cooling fans in there. They're supposed to run really silent. Same way, only one way, which is good. And you just bring these wires back around, pinch, it, and put it in the little, whoops. Pinch it and put it in the little spots where it goes, and it's in there snug. I'm going to put this dust cover on. Go on good. doing something wrong. Ooh. Boy, the cover doesn't want to go on. The new LED headlights, this is way bigger than it is on the standard H4 halogen bulb that this would go on. So I had to cut this out of the other dust boot in order for this to fit. And I'm gonna have to do it on this one with the old scalpel. Oh, dielectric grease. Let's put a little bit of the old grease, bulb grease on there, dielectric grease. Okay, we just did a little surgery. If you use one of these, be very careful. Voila. Okay, I got it all back together. I mean, look at those headlights. I really do like it. I mean, it looks a lot like the stock headlight look, which looks great with the grille. It looks really good. So I think that if they perform good tonight, I'll take it for a test spin, and if they perform as good as they say they do, then I'm just gonna have to go ahead and replace these and put them on this truck as well. All right, it's daytime. But let's turn them on, see what it looks like. I think they look really good. We'll just have to see how they look tonight. Take it for a test spin. See how it looks. Okay, so I think this is exactly where I was last night with the other LEDs. Here it is, the new LEDs, and they are on low beam. And this is about to be high beam. That's high beam. And that's low beam. I think I like them, but I'm having a hard time getting them adjusted exactly like I want them. Are they any brighter than the other ones? I don't think so. I think they're about the same. Are they putting out a better beam? Possibly. But... and they do cut off a little better. So here's the headlights, the new ones, and this is in the lane on low beam. And they look pretty good. They're not flooding out the top half and blinding people. Here's high beam, and that's what I can't quite get to look correct. But overall, and it's foggy out there, but overall I think they look pretty good. They look really good on low beam. I wish it looked better on high beam, but it just doesn't. And I've tried to adjust them. I mean, they're okay, but I think I need to fool with it a little more. Of course, it's got some fog coming in tonight.
3 weeks later.
Okay guys, so that video stuff you just saw was a while back. I can't do this video without my hat. Where's my hat at? Dang it. I found it. Now we can get started. Okay, so as you know, I did an LED video and I used the LED headlights that had all the little LEDs in it, and they worked pretty good. Some people said don't use them on the highway. They're like straight up floodlights. They're good for off-road use. So I decided to get, off of a recommendation, these H4 Enclosures headlamp kit, and you buy LED bulbs and you put them in, and they have a nice look, so it looks like it's factory headlights, and you got your LED bulbs in it. However, I didn't like the way that it shot. The low beams looked good, but the high beams were all over the place, so I didn't like it. And then I noticed that some of my headlight screws were worn out or stripped, so I came home one afternoon, took the grille out, and I was going to fix that. And then when I had the bulbs, or what, the housing out, I barely had it on the grille, and it fell out just inches, and it totally busted. Totally busted. Like it's glass, but it's flimsy or something. So now I'm out one. So then I decided to order some that are cheaper than these, but it doesn't have the internal light baffling. And I was going to put them in today and put the LED bulbs back in and see how they do. Because I'm on a quest to find some LEDs so that it's bright white and shoots down the road further and looks like this, so I don't have all them little spider eyeballs. One more thing I thought I would do is this LED strip. I attached it to the grille, but on my red truck I attached it to the bumper. Now while it's attached to the grille, and the way I have it wired, when I undo this I have to move my grille and set it up here because it's wired in. So what I think I'll do is try to peel that off. I've got some more adhesive, and I think I'll affix it to the bumper so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Good to know they can only go in one way. Nice. Okay, so this is slightly a weird thing, and I thought I would share with you guys. I have noticed, and Josh noticed this on his 87 when I gave him the lights that had all the little LED eyeballs. I gave him those and put them in, and I saw them today, and they were really, it was wobbly. And these are the stock headlights, and they are just fine. I want to show you something. These are the screws that were stripped out. If you guys have any tips for how to fix that kind of strip outage-ness, leave it in the comments below. Struggle with that. I think I'm going to wrap bread ties around them. Okay, so what I wanted to share with you was that I noticed with those floods, they didn't do it on the headless. The Hella H4 enclosures didn't do it, but these are doing it. These are $22, right? Okay, they're cheap. May not work, I don't know yet, but I've got to bend these tabs inward some. Could probably cut them off because they just really don't help us with these trucks, because it won't align. It just gets all over the place. So I'm just gonna bend them inward in case I need them. They're still there. But what I was getting at is on like the 87 and 88. You may find, because I didn't find it happening on the 90 at all, the red truck. But what I found out was when you put this on, there's something different. And when you put it on, there is a lot of slackety slack. So what I did, made something. This is like a brazen rod. It's copper. It'll last forever. Rain, sleet, snow, whatever, right? So I've just made a little metal space taker upper. And then when I put that on there and screw it in, I did it on the other light. I mean, it's tight. Works really good. When you put it up there and you bolt it up, it won't move. So, but now I got to address the strippy outy little holes. Stripped out holes. What am I gonna do about that? I normally don't do this kind of thing. It's these little screws that are stripped. Well, they're not really so stripped out as that is stripped out. But I found some of these, luckily, because I keep a lot of old screws and things, and I found 4 that matched. And they are a little bigger. I think that's just what it's gonna take to fix this. And I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna put the drill to it and send them home. All right, let's do this without breaking the headlight. This is what happened to me before, and I literally dropped it from here, and it hit the concrete. That's it. It was over. All right, let's see. I don't know. I think it's gonna be fairly good. Oh, man, it's not great. It's actually not really gripping good. Better than the other, but at least I'm not wallering out the hole too much, right? I'll have to come up with a plan. Leave me a comment below if you know of a plan, way to fix it. I mean, one plan is to get a new bucket for the headlight. And I can probably do that. It's just that all of them that I've looked at on the parts trucks I got and stuff, not good. So I may have to find one in the junkyard, which is getting harder and harder to do because I'm finding less and less trucks in the junkyard. Fair. I better not mess with that again. That is just way loose. I'm gonna leave it like that for a while until I get a new bucket or one of you leaves me a comment on how to fix it. I mean, I guess I could put some nuts and bolts on it. Let me go look. Okay, I found some bigger, better screws. And when they go in, they make their own threads for sure. So it's good. All right, look at that, tight, good to go. Now real quick, I want to clean this up, put this down, put it all back together. Okay, so we got everything buttoned up. Now the only thing we need to do now is wait for it to get dark and see how it looks on the highway. I'm about to head out to the shop to visit with the guys, and it should be dark when I leave there, and I'll see how they do. I'll take a screwdriver with me. I know some private roads I can go down, and then I'll see if I can adjust them and see how I like them. Okay, so I think I did this before against this brick wall, and this is the low beam with the new lights. This is the high beam, and I think the cutoff or whatever at the top is pretty good. It's not going to blind anyone, I don't reckon, but I think it's better than before. I'll have to kind of switch over to a comparison shot. And it looks pretty good going down the road. I think I've got it adjusted right, but I really don't have any you know, way to do it other than by just, I don't have any scale stuff on the wall to try to make it perfect. Alright, so this is where I was before. Here it is on low beam, and that's high beam. I think it's a little better. Covers a pretty good bit of the road. This is high beam. I could bring this one in some, I'm not sure, but I think it throws it out pretty good. Here's another shot that I think I did the same kind of shot before. It's in the driveway. Better than those Hella H4s is better. It's where I need to see and not up in the trees. I feel real good about them. Better than I did with the Hella H4s. I think these enclosures for only $22 and they're glass is a way better option. It works better for me and everything is bright white and I love it.